Hello everybody, this is Introverted Comedian and I'm back with a new episode from Sengoku Dynasty. I'm still used to calling it Medieval Dynasty being in the same series. So like I said, this is actually my first playthrough. The first time experiencing the game. I'm still learning the ropes, so to say. And honestly, it's not so bad. I just finally discovered how to make some decent money. So I am going to do a bit of collecting. Unfortunately, I've been quite poor at doing this. I am very good at dying though, because I have no idea what kills me. I've also managed to find out that if the water is too deep, your character cannot swim and it will die. I kind of knew that boars would be dangerous. I didn't expect them to easily kill you though. So yeah, like I said, kind of still learning, but it's getting along better than I was expecting. Also, I did finally manage to buy some armor. I'm not very happy about having to buy them, but end of the day, what can I do? So, from the looks of it, from what I can see on the map, in order to actually get metal tools, I will need to fight and liberate this area, which is kind of not good if you don't have an armor. Fortunately, it wasn't as expensive as I was thinking it might be. That's one of the good things about it. Not sure if it's related to the fact that I'm playing the game on easy settings or custom settings. I haven't actually interacted with the prices or how the prices might be affected. So not sure if any of it has to do with that. Still, like I said, it's coming along well. The only issue that I have right now is that I think some of the bandits might actually have much better weapons, and for me it's kind of hard to get weapons that are made out of metal without actually unlocking the area yet. So I'm also working, like I said, towards making some money. Seems like they are more vital than they were in Medieval Dynasty. You don't need to buy a huge amount of recipes, but you still need to buy even skins for buildings. So, like I said, kind of vital. Okay. Let's grab some of these as well. Yeah, one thing that's a bit not so nice is that there's no more Spectre mode in this game, which kind of makes it a bit annoying. On the other hand, so far I haven't had any issues with encumbrance, so I'm not sure even how much I can carry or not. Seems like there's no limit from what I've played so far. And not gonna lie, it's kind of nice to have that, especially after being forced in Medieval Dynasty to struggle with it so hard. Yeah, so in case you haven't played Medieval Dynasty, you can barely carry things when you start the game. You can, however, take the option to have unlimited carrying capacity, but there are items that can improve your carrying capacity, as well as having a mount. So basically, if you go with taking that option, it would kind of take all of the survival experience out of it. If you want, you can have a look. I've already played it on 2 maps, and you can see how it looks. Unless, like I said, you've already played it. Okay. So like I said, right now, my main goal is to collect some resources and then turn them into something I can sell. So I can make more money. Okay, so the items that I will be making are stone knives. They seem to be worth it. I've seen similar things in Medieval Dynasty as well. One thing though, in Medieval Dynasty, it will not take so long to process. You're basically processing batches in one go. Doesn't seem like there's any fast crafting over here. Also, there is a limit for your inventory, even though it's not related to the carrying capacity. You have a limited number of spaces. So in my case, I'll probably craft way too many. Anything that's crafted above what I can carry in my inventory will be dropped on the ground, and then I can pick them up. I think it's basically 40 spaces that you have. Not sure if there's anything that can enlarge that. Okay, so yeah. I think it's 36, not sure. Anyway, like I said, let's do some trading. So another thing about this game that I like, once you discover villages, you will be able to go there even from your village. You just need a village sign, and the fast travel actually doesn't cost that much. It's only 10 coins, so it's a blessing. On Medieval Dynasty, some destinations would drain your resources. Okay, so I noticed last time I came here, I jumped in the water right there and ended up dying. I still have no idea why the character is dying so fast. It happened twice. First time I was thinking maybe because I didn't have that much life left. Okay, so this guy actually has a couple of nice thingy. Okay, not bad, my friend, not bad. Okay, but like I said, the main reason why I came here was to actually sell things. It's a bit expensive, so I'm not going to buy it. Key 17, whatever. I'm trying to calculate whether I can get something. Nope. 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 Okay. Not bad. Yeah, so basically, okay, this one is quite expensive. This one is expensive as well, but if you want your villagers not to grow hungry, instead of having to craft all of that food yourself, you can actually buy cooked ones. Okay, now I just need to have a look.
ごきげんよう。お気をつけて。お気をつけ
Okay,
て。
so for the moment, I can easily trade with these guys. Yo, you have, whoa, lots of money. So that's perfect for me. Yeah, so I still need to figure out one thing, whether I can actually, the Pikachu is that village side. I need to figure out whether I can actually store the money. One annoying thing again about the game is, nope, Pikachu's sake, is that you actually lose money when being killed, and you're losing a percentage of what you have. So basically, it's best to actually buy the structures. Cookie. Okay, so this one I can actually purchase. Yeah, so it's just honestly best to use it as soon as you can. Cookie, let's see what else. Oh, where was it? Buildings. So there was something, I know there was something important that I wanted to buy, yeah, and it's this one. So I can have villagers drying things for me. Okay. Yeah, so again, the reason why I'm spending that money so fast is so I don't end up without it. Okay, let's pick these up. I'm going to craft some more. Get some more money, unlock some more things. The better the technology you have, the better it is for the future. Have more opportunities. Okay, now I keep forgetting about these, and I shouldn't. Definitely need this one maximized. perfect, my friend. Oh no. Yeah, so how it worked in Medieval Dynasty, you'd get both of them at the same time, and this one you actually need to buy seller and whatever. Master trader. So see, I've seen something that might actually add traders to your village. Not sure. To find it though. 250, 400. Whoa, that's a lot of money. Okay, trade village structures. Okay, interesting. This one's actually more interesting than I was thinking. Okay, let's place it over here then. Let's see what else is there. Yeah, so like I said, it's quite interesting to experiment all of this. Okay. Barter deals, barter deals. Trade brokers. Yeah, I'll do that, but first I want to get a few more of those knives. Go do some more trading. Probably next season or whenever I get a chance. I'll need someone to start collecting sticks for the village. Water. Whether I can actually build more over here. Oh, yeah. Perfect. Okay, so you can actually have two people once you upgrade these. Oh. This will make it easier. Okay, so let's do the traveling. Yeah, so in one of the previous episodes, I managed to do quite far away travel from this area where I started all the way down here, and it was worth it because there's a lot of merchants over here. This is how I also got the armor that I'm wearing, well, the clothing, because it's not an armor, though it gives armor compared to what I was wearing before. Hello, my friend.
こんにちは。
Okay, this guy has an armor as well I could buy, but it's not much better. Although, let's see exactly how much I can get for these. Might not be so bad to buy it. Okay, so he cannot afford it. Fortunately, there's quite a few tradesmen over here. So, lady, I think. Hello, let's trade. Okay, she has some money too. Okay, now that's actually quite a decent amount. Okay, I have no idea why this is leveling up the monk part of things, but I cannot complain about it. Okay. Huh. Interesting. So, it seems like it's not working as I was hoping. And let's unlock this one. Yeah, so basically when you start the game, you can start with a certain skill. I think this is kind of conditioned by it. Basically as a skill depending on it. Not sure exactly. Artisan background, builder background. Yeah, so these are all choices that could have been made earlier in the game. The same with this one or this one, but I think there should be a way to unlock them. Hopefully I will discover that at some point. Yo.
はい。
Already took your money. Hello.
なんだ
Move to my village.
さらば
Interesting. Cookie. So the list is actually getting bigger. And you can gather some sticks for me, love. If I find out where. Okay, over here. Sticks. Well, that's a bit much. I'll go with half. And let's see. Okay, just go with logs. Yeah, so it's not always going to be 100%, but it's not bad. Let's see, I think one of them should still have some money left. Nope, not you. Nope, not you. Of course, you have money. Okay, I've never actually had a good look at these. Oh, so they can actually offer armor. Or pause. Give me the Tango mask. Okay, so I can actually come back and sell more things to this guy. Also, add this to myself. Okay. I wish you could hide it. Not sure if you can do it. No. Well, not bad anyway. Okay, cookie. Let's fast travel to the village. And see if I can build one more thingy over here. Probably not. It's already kind of full. Okay, so it might actually be doable. Of course it broke. Okay. Oh, I'm actually happy this is possible to add more things that can improve everything. I'm not sure if this would be best removed. Seems to be part of it. Okay, let's see if I can actually add something else. Okay, most likely not. Needs to be in a house. Key. Let's try again. Okay, so you can still add beds. Or maybe not. Oh, there's a furniture limit reached. Okay, cookie. Now, speaking of furniture and limits, I need to craft. Or let's see. Okay, she's doing decently. My friend, craft one of those. Also, craft me some buckets. Yeah, might need to increase this. Let's see what else can be crafted. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, so far these should do. Okay, and let's craft some adzes. Of course. Yeah, so one thing that's nice again about the game is that you don't actually need that much light. Seems like the lighting in it, even at nighttime, is quite decent. Allows you to see without being too preoccupied about things. Give me back my axe, mate. Okay. So it seems that as you level up, you might actually gather more resources. Now initially I was gathering 1 or 2 sticks. Now it looks like I'm gathering up to 3. Also, another good thing, although you don't actually need that many sticks for the buildings and all of that, in fact, you don't actually need that many resources over here to build houses and all of that. Even though I think I might have pressed on some strange settings that won't require it, is the fact that you have these bushes next to each other and you can easily gather the sticks. On Medieval Dynasty, it was sticks from place to place, not next to each other, making it harder to actually gather them. Okay. I noticed a couple of things that shouldn't be there. I have someone collecting water, but I'm not sure if they're actually doing it. Okay, where the Pikachu was it? I think this one. Perfect. Oh, they might actually be doing it. Looks like I have plenty of water now. Let's see if I can actually destroy this. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so initially I planted that field to see how it works. I don't actually need it that much. Now let's see. First I need 4 of these just to be sure that the workers have enough tools to bring things in. Of course, nearly forgot about this. Okay, where are you? Nope, nope. Oh, interesting. Okay, we can actually repair items. Okay, interesting. Okay, enough with the furniture. Of course, I already used it for Pikachu's sake. Okay, still enough for traveling. Now, give me 40 of these. Yeah, so again, compared to Medieval Dynasty, I find this a little bit tedious having to craft each of them, even though it does seem to take less than a second. Probably improved by working faster, but it still takes some annoying time. Okay, how many? You go there, go there, go there, go there, go there. Okay. Sorted. Um, yeah, I'm trying to figure out a couple of things. Oh, yeah. Storage. Leverage wood. Okay, much better. This actually improves getting rid of some of these things. Now, let's see what else was buildable. Yep. Okay, so level 9 is necessary and close to it. Let's do a little bit of sleeping. Yeah, so it's not that much sun during the day, or it seems to be a little bit shady. So to say, well, lots of shade, quite darkish outside. Although it just might be the settings I chose, or I didn't actually choose any. But nighttime is definitely a major improvement. Okay, so again, let us go to the temple. Need to start exploring a little bit more. Maybe I can actually get... Yo. Yeah, sorry about that. I was thinking you still have money. Yo.
こんにちは。
Yeah, again, sorry. I was thinking you still have money. My friend,
こんにちは。
you still have money. Interesting. Yeah, so I need to do a little bit of exploring. Oh, no. So, yeah. I'm not happy about this, to be honest. Although it does kind of make sense. Paper, whatever. Yeah, so he still has money. However, he doesn't have any more space in the inventory. That's
こんにちは。
sad. Let's see. Yeah. Anyway, let's get to the other village. I think one of the traders still had some money left. Hello. Oh, of course you had plenty of money left. And you have space, so it's perfect. Okay, so I will temporarily leave after taking another look around here. Nah, doesn't seem like it. Yeah, so I was hoping that this village might be extended. I could discover another trader. Seems like that's not the case. Key. So first I need to spend my money. And then I can actually do something around. Interesting. Wow. These are expensive as Pikachu. Okay, stone bridges, nice. I think I might actually have a statue. No, it's a figure, not statue. Pikachu's sake. Huh. So where the Pikachu can I place it, mate? Let's see. Okay. Of course not. And then you're asking me why I don't like it. It will make sense to be in the water, to be honest. And it would make sense to actually fit in here. It looks like no matter how I do it, wrong grid for this furniture item. Okay, so basically that might need to be stacked somewhere else. Anyway, another time. Let's see. Okay. It's like a much better version. No. I didn't want to craft it, but ended up crafting it anyway. Now I just need to remember where to get them from. Pretty sure my villager is not working anymore on it. So you, my friend, will be a forager over here. Oh, nice. Okay, enough of that for the moment. Let's get some buckets sorted out. Yeah. Let's get some food in this case. While my villagers are gathering some planks. Yeah, so it seems like in both Medieval Dynasty and in Sengoku Dynasty, the best way to get meat is to actually get someone to do it for the village. In a hunter's lodge or a hunter cabin. Otherwise, it's not very useful. You can barely get a little bit. Okay, let's see. Of course, I will need to build one of those as well in the future. Hoping that the workers will start storing these over there now. I'm going to grab them myself. Yeah, of course. Yeah, so it's a little bit strange how it works, to be honest. When you get the logs into your inventory, they go in as a piece. When you get them in the storage, they go in as a bulk. Let's see how these two are doing over here. Okay. Honestly, I don't see that many logs, and I'm a little bit concerned. Okay, so they should get quite a lot of them. I didn't actually see that many, although they do turn some of the logs into firewood. So yeah, it kind of makes sense. Yeah, so this is it until the next episode. Like I said, I will soon try to explore some more. Seems like in one season I can easily deplete the money that the traders have, and even if they do have money left, it also is a limit of spaces in their inventory. So I need to start producing something that's worth more to get the money faster. So until next time, if you've noticed anything that you want to share, or you have played the game before and want to share something, feel free to leave a comment and have a good time. Bye bye.